sorry. Brain froze. Okay, sorry, I gotta finish this one. I started last week. But I need to finish the text at the bottom. So I'm gonna open up all the stuff I already have with this text style on it because I don't feel like redoing it. So I'm gonna borrow as many letters as I know already work to make this. Okay. Let me try to remember where I left off. Okay. I remember now. Okay. Complete. All right, so we're on. Okay, so this is what I was on. Oh. Oh. All right. Paste over. All right, now. Hold on. Oh, maybe that's not where I left off. Hold on. This is it. Okay, then. No. Okay, gosh, sorry. Brain freeze. Okay. Got it. Wait, can I add this other this? Wait. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Mm. Oh yeah, no, that'll work. Hold on. Yeah, that works. Ish. Okay, so last, I think. Yes. You cannot make them cross unless you have access to level 2, which allows you to use a different drawing tool, which is going to be drawing with columns. So for level 1, what you're going to have to do is quite literally make sure that they just don't touch. So like over here, if I did this with level 1, I just got to make sure that these two don't touch and that they don't share a stitch angle, and it would still do the same result. Just don't make sure they cross over. And the reason why you're going to be okay is because embroidery physics, right? All satins will shrink and elongate. So it's going to elongate anyway. So don't worry about it not looking like it closes. You're good. So that's the trick to get around it. If you don't like the gap, you could always literally punch in an underlay, meaning that before it stitches out, you would do something like this, like you're sewing a seam, and then have it go like this, and then it kind of like colors in the background. Just a little cheat. I literally just drew lines, like drawing with points. That's it. I literally just held down control and went back and forth and made zigzags that look similar to like a corset. Said enter, gave it a run. That's it. Easy peasy. Just make sure that it is in the proper order on your objects panel and you're good. Okay, sorry, now I'm thinking. Here. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I live up here. Oh no. All right, turn them jumps off. All right, fixed that. Let me just verify that I did. Let me just verify text real quick. Cool. I wanted it backwards, and then now I'm gonna do claws, horns, and tentacles that way. Okay. Just speaking to myself out loud so I can know what I'm doing. And again, I'm just gonna use other files that were in this series. To remove jumps. So that's going to depend on your machine. Depending on your machine, some of them do allow you to choose at what length the jump will be before it changes from a jump to a trim, but you have to have that capability on your machine. So that's not a Stitch Artist thing. All right, let me just change this so it looks more. Okay, and where are we gonna exit? Hopefully at the bottom. Do I have an L? Hold on. Yes, I do. Okay. I know we have to have an A up in here somewhere. It's probably on this table, isn't it? Oh yeah, tall. Duh. Low. All right, where do we exit? At the bottom. Oh gosh, but tell me I have a W. I don't want to do W. Oh, I do, yes. I'm lazy today. What do you mean, like how to do it on software, or you're talking about like in real life? Yeah, there's a video for that. Check under my Embrilliance Essentials playlist. I have it for two different ones. One for two different sizings, but it's the same process. It's already video. I love when it's already video because I don't have to make promises I can't keep, you know? Okay. Oh, there's for sure an S in here somewhere. Over the rainbow. Oh no, it's not what I was trying to do. Hold on. Do my eyes deceive me? Hold on. No, they are the same. Why does this one look bigger? Oh my god, I don't know. It's just me. Must be I. Okay, oh, don't have a comma on one of these. Yes, I do. Oh, actually, let me see. Oh, I forgot I have 2 other ones I could get letters from. Girl, where have you been? Okay, sorry. 10 years later. Okay. So I gotta look for letter H now. Capital. Oh man, you mean you're gonna make me work today? Rude. All right, where's this? Oh, wrong. Not in the right place. Oh wait, where did you want to start? Okay. I'm not too happy with that, so let's wait. Hold on. Okay. I don't know why I felt I need to do that. Sorry. Oh boy. Oh, actually, there's something I need to add. Hold the phone. Espérate. Do need one more thing. Okay, let's see, where is my... Okay, you being weird. Oh, wait. Did I do it right? Pause. No, I didn't. Darn doodly. Emotional support pickle. Okay, all right. Sorry. Had a side quest for a second, you know. Right. Oh, I just put up last week's replay. Gosh, that was so crazy. Y'all can get that, see that on the, no, you know where, the Chanel. The Chanel. Okay. Oh, finally my thing is thawing out. Okay, let's put it. Sorry, not ignoring you guys. My Chanel. Okay, sorry. Now we're good. We're good. Wait. What's this one? Oh, I did the wrong one. On the Chanel. Okay, that was it. Sorry, just had to fix some things. Ring ding dong, ring a ding 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 dong. Okay. All right, back to what I was doing. Oh, I already have. Oh, is there an OR somewhere here? There's not. Oh. Man, this word horns is making me work hard. Today is no judgment Thursday, okay? We're not being healthy today. So, just go with it. Why does this taste so good today? Uh-oh. I mean, I know why. And you don't know why, but I know why. Hmm. Looks weird. Because it is weird. Nobody told you to go there. Nobody told you. Nobody told you to be in business. It was not yours. Okay. Okay, now I'm taking this piece. I'm not doing the second piece. No, thank you. I already did it. I will shrink a dink it though. Okay. I don't like that one either. Okay, I would like you to instead end there. Start there and there. Should jump over real quick. You go there. Okay. Over here. Oh no. The bottom. Sounds good. Oh. Chocolate really does solve problems. I don't care what anybody says. Okay. Another S. Okay, hold up. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's got it. Why are you fatter? That was strange. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. It's the easiest and cheapest way to support, you know? Bring other people into the cult. My gosh, I love this. I made so many letters. Girl, why are you hiding from me? Maybe I'm the one that's maybe I should be hiding. Don't be hiding from me. No need. I mean, to be quite honest, half the time, like my memory really is just. Oh. Half the time I'll forget why I'm even mad at you. I know we talked about this last time, but we also talked about that you get a pass. Okay. That I do remember. It's hard though, I'm not gonna lie. It's hard. It's hard out here. Especially being parents. I have to quite literally like force myself to come to these lives. Because I can easily talk myself out of it. There's like so much stuff I have to do, right? So I'd be like, not today. Instead, I'll do, other things I should be doing. Or maybe something fun. Okay, good. That's okay too. You know what? Yeah, at least, well, yeah, no, that's hard too. Never mind. I just made an unrealistic standard in my own mind and then canceled myself right after. But anyways, since we're here and we're just talking about like things that we do instead of working on like our embroidery projects, this was mine yesterday. What do you call it? This was my side quest because this new book came out, and so I had to make a little thing here. But then in the middle of making it, I realized I still need to make charms. I need to make charms. But look, I did do one. Yeah, I gotta show you guys this. All right, I'm finding ways to incorporate embroidery into my daily life. But look, this was technically an earring set that I sold. But I just used the one, and now it's a little keychain charm on my book embellishment. So I'm trying to repurpose things I already have. So new idea, guys. Okay, they can also be used as in place of gems and things. That's how I justified the fact that I was like, instead of working. That is how I justified it. I'm like, oh, I got to figure out how to use these things. And then I had a bunch of earrings, freestanding lace earring designs, but I realized they're all they're all holiday themed, and I can't use them on any of my books because my books are not. It's not it. It's just not it. Yeah, no. Hi. Oh my gosh, let me show you. Sorry, I just showed this. I don't know if you saw it. But look, remember that one time I did earrings? I finally found a use for them. Instead of making it for earrings, I put it on my bookmark thing here. So multi-purpose. I need to take a picture and start to sell it that way. I think I'm gonna sell. I need to tell people to use them also as charms, not just earrings. But yeah, that's how I justified not working yesterday. Is I was doing research on how we can use files I already have in other ways. Okay, that's what I told myself. That's the lie I told myself. Okay, so that's what we're going with. And so are the days of our lies. I don't know the days of my lives, the days of our lies. Well, yeah, well, like, okay, so remember so yeah, no. Or yeah, actually you could do that too. Kindle or whatever. Like I was just thinking like book things or even like to put on your bag or whatever, keychain. I don't know. But yeah, I thought that was super fun. And again, that's how I justified working yesterday. Working. Okay. I was doing market research. Okay. AKA crafting. Oh shoot, what did I just do? Wrong thing. I also need, I need some ideas. Actually, I guess I could do, wait. The problem is I never get the ideas till after I read the book of like what would be some good icons or something. Actually, I guess an easy one would be to do a chili pepper for like spicy, you know? Wink. For the spice. But other than that, I kind of don't have ideas. Other than like a dragon. I'm very it's hard, but like the way my brain works is like initially coming up with the ideas is the hard part, like at the very beginning. But like once I kind of start, I have too many ideas, but I haven't got to that point yet where I'm just like my brain is just like vomiting ideas. So until then, we don't know what to do. But yeah, actually I want to do that after this. I'm gonna do it before I forget, okay? Because then I'm gonna do it before I forget. 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 Yeah, I won't remember till I come back here again. Oh, there's other ones too. Actually, I wanted to do some this also. I'm probably gonna forget. Like, remember those like trendy like Y2 like the glasses, you know, that were like the skinnier ones. I feel like that'd be fun. Charm. But again, I don't think we all read the same books. Most of my books are fantasy because I refuse to live in anything that feels like real life. So, yeah, I'm gonna need some like, oh, well, aren't people into like, okay, I've been trying to spend a lot of time on book talk to get inspired, but I guess I could do stuff like, I know some people are into those hockey stories. You know what I mean? The hockey. I've never read one, but I've heard. Okay, where's the. I need my notepad. So I'm talking about a bunch of ideas and then I'll forget them. Okay. Oh, I love horror and paranormal ones also. But like I said, I don't want it to be like real life. Like I'm not over here reading like somebody's biography or actually, I don't know, even the hockey ones too real life for me. I know it's not real life because like I've heard some of the things that happen in those books, but for me it's like I'm not going to go outside, you know, and encounter a dragon. So that's what I mean. Like could I encounter a hockey player? Possibly. Too real for me. But I'm not gonna like encounter some like shadow daddy, you know what I'm saying? All right, let me write down ideas. Okay, so I had sit. What did I say? Oh, hold on. Oh, and then those like Y2. I'm gonna call them Y2K just sunnies because I don't know. I don't know how to describe them, but like it's very when I see it, I see it. Um, actually, I guess a book would be kind of obvious. Yeah. Okay. Book. What else did I say? Oh, a dragon. Actually, this doesn't have anything to do with anything, but like I feel like a pill would be nice. Like you know, like, remember this like chill pill thing, or like a prescription container because it's like you know this is your medicine. The book. Okay, hold on. Oh, what about like a cowboy hat for those cowboy romancers? Howdy. Yeah, if I got random ideas, just drop them in the chat. Um, Oh, I know one too. Like a potion bottle or a vial of blood. I love that little boot, girl. That's like my favorite thing I've ever done. Most favoriteest thing ever. Okay, that was really it then. Okay, that's all I had left on this. So now I have no choice. I know it is like I keep trying to recreate that. I don't want to say recreate that idea, but like you know, like sometimes you just like have a one-hit wonder and you just can't replicate it again or even take that one idea and turn it into other ideas because it's just not as good. That's me. That is me. Okay, I'm gonna look for two things. One, a chili pepper. Oh, and the other is I'm gonna open up one of the freestanding lace things I already have. Oh, I forgot. I do have that one. Don't mind me remembering all the things that I already have. Okay, I'm just gonna get this because I'm gonna reuse the eyelet. Oh, a bat. Hold on. I already have a coffin. I'm gonna keep writing stuff down. Okay, I'm looking for a chale pepper. Gurgle it is. Oh, I should have put like an image or something. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, art. Sure. Oh. Wait, I think I have to have one already, right? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I do have one because I know there's no way. There's no way one of the people I already paid for their work for doesn't already have a chili pepper in something. So hold the phone. Exactly. Okay, now I have different ones I need to pick. Hold on, let's see if I can transfer this over or if it's gonna be a pain in the butt today. It did it. Cool. Oh. Wait, don't I already have? Hold on. She's problems. I feel like that's dumb. Don't I already have a? Hold on. Maybe I already digitized one. Of course I did. Just kidding. I already did. Okay, I'm gonna just borrow my own shapes, okay? Because we're having a lazy day today. Okay, where are these? Copy that. Nope. I don't even want to do that. We're dunsies. Okay, what was the size? Oh, no, you can go away. What is the size of this? Okay, so I did 2 inches tall. All right, so I gotta grab one of these, turn it, and tell it to be. Oh, yeah. Well, let's roll this one right now. 2 inches tall. Okay. Actually, don't need you, but whatever. All right, now, hold on. I need to figure out a lot of thinking here. Hold on, please. All right, so this is gonna have to go somewhere. Oh, I gotta figure out where it's gonna look like not weird. Because that seems strange. I don't know. That looks strange to my mind's eye. Okay. I'm gonna play with that idea. All right, now let me go up in here and we're gonna change these things to do other things because Lace. Okay. Not quite a fan of this. Strange. All right, I don't like that, so we're gonna. I don't like the default, so let me see. I think I have a lace setting already. Don't I have? La, 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 la. Lace. Yes, we do. Okay, but I want to adjust it. Okay, no, that one's fine like that. Oh, no, no, it's not fine like that. She changed her mind. The red part is a preset. The other ones are Drea's saved sets. um if that makes sense. If I do length limit. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, do I want these? One. Oh no, that's a damn mess. Oh, the lace? No, I'm pretty sure that's like level 1. If it's not 1, it's 2. But I think you can do it with. No, maybe it's 2. Naomi second guessing myself. Maybe it's 2. For sure. Yeah, but it's not 3. That much I can for sure see. It is not. All right, so let's copy paste it down here. These are gonna be ugly for now. Oh, that's not where I wanted to break. I did want you to break up, but not there. There, right there, right there, right there is good. Oh, he's grouped. I forgot I grouped him. Dang it. Ungroup, ungroup, undo. Oh, I don't really have anything today. We're just chilling. Not really, Yay! That's so exciting. I wish I had like a thing on my screen where we could do confetti. Just pretend that happened. That's super cool. It is. I hate to say it is. It is a lot of trial and error. You have just discovered the truth. Okay, I gotta check out what my thing is. What are my? Hold on. I have questions for myself. Not for you guys, just for myself. Yeah, I need to know. I don't remember what my settings were. I don't think I saved them. You okay. Respect. That's pretty cool. That's not easy. Logos are not that easy. They're not, so that's good. I did. Yeah, no, I did. Okay, what is my setting? All right, I'm gonna make this one. Okay, and then I'm just gonna apply those to here because I don't feel like doing all these things today. Yay. Save. Oh, I didn't even save it yet. Freestanding. Boom. Okay. Oh yeah, no, I can do this now. See, ungroup you as well. You would probably would be green, right? Nope. On my current page, please. Thank you. All right, now let me see. Oh, maybe I could have. Hold on. Maybe I should have left the stem. Maybe I had the right idea the first time on accident. Oh no, that's so much better. Yay. Oh no, we're doing it like this. We're doing it like this. We're doing it this way. Okay. Next. Okay, I need to see this situation. Okay, so if I did make this lacy. I like it spicy. It just looks weird. I don't like it. Wait, what's the distance? I used this. Oh, so okay, right. Let's backtrack real quick. So I showed everybody the knit this. Okay, so this was a charm that I embroidered in the hoop charm. Okay, which led me down this rabbit hole of I wanted to make basically a freestanding lace charm option instead. Because, you know, sometimes I'm too lazy to go find the materials, but the threads are on my machine. So I put a lace fill here, but now I'm rethinking my decision. Oh, it works for everything. Wait, hold on. I don't have a okay, so I don't have a code. Instead I have a link. The link simply tracks how much business I bring in, essentially. And so because of that, they cut me a check for it. So it doesn't get you any extra discount, but typically they have a sale. So my code didn't really do much for anybody because they were already on sale. And it was the same discount, like the same discount. So mine was not any better. It was just the same thing. But it's a way for them to track how much business I bring in. And then that's how I get paid. That's why I said, like, I come on here and do these lives and right, this is me coming on and doing answering questions and stuff in the hopes that people will use the link. And then that's how I get paid, because obviously I don't get paid to sit here on TikTok. Yes, thank you. I totally appreciate that. And I somehow I just really hate this. I just hate this. Hold on. What is it? Maybe it's these lines. Something is like, I just don't like it. something. I don't know if it's a shape. Oh, that's even freaking worse. Okay, I don't know. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Maybe. Hold on. It's like just not a fan. No, you're on the wrong. Yay! Yeah, I love that. Love it. I love when people use smiley. I'm like, yay! We get paid this one. I actually did get paid for the last month, so I guess I didn't make any sales last month. So, whoops. Sorry. Oh yeah, you're being right. It's a little. Okay. What if? Hold on. I'm thinking. Is there a way I can redeem this? Not really. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think. What would be? She's thinking. Okay. Oh no, shoot, sorry. I don't want the one. Um better. Okay. But it's still too long. Right? Yeah. It's really pretty long. What else could we do? Yeah, no, I don't want that. No. No. Unless I hold on. Oh my gosh, it said some comments were filtered. Are we unhinged in this live today? What did y'all say? Oh, trouble. Somebody's in trouble, and finally, it's not me. Who did it? Who was it? Who's gonna fess up? That's hilarious. I love that. I can imagine what it was. It was probably like something that is a technical term, and it probably thought it was offensive or something. I can't imagine. I've never seen you guys say anything out of pocket. So I just am really curious what they think is like, ooh, risque. Like, I want to know. I want to know. Okay, let's see. If I just copy, paste, and this is like the equivalent of playing with like word art right now. Oh, yeah, you're not doing the things anymore, huh? Well, I mean, you can still keep it for like projects that like you want to do, right? Like, I mean, that's what I'm doing. Like, obviously, I don't sell the things anymore, but like, like to make this or like sometimes, like to make us, like a luggage tag or something like that. Like, I don't know. I use it for random things. I feel like, oddly enough, I still use it for weird things. Oh, you have a bunch of glitter. Yeah, I guess that's pretty. what do you call that? Like pretty specific. Specific. It's very specific. Why does that always trip me up, man? Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, you should do that. Okay, I think this is better. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Baby, let me love you down. So ways to love you. Baby, like, oh my gosh. Okay, okay. We don't know what you did. We don't even know. Okay, all right. I think that's better. Okay, I'm just not happy with this. Is it the shape that I don't like? Yeah. I've been doing what I said. Like, I've been adding them like this to stuff for a bookmark. But yeah, you could probably like merge them. Like if you have like a blank like base bookmark, you could take the, let's see, hold on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like merge them together. Her brain doesn't work, but like it does. Yes, you could literally just like, take off the outlines. That's actually a really good idea. Do I have bookmarks in here? I don't even know if I ever did it. I know. Yeah. Okay. I do not have a bookmark, but that's actually pretty interesting. I would go to CF and get like an SVG bookmark. Or get a CF. Instead of talking about like OnlyFans. What do you mean? Oh, stink. Yeah, I have. Are we talking about the ones? Which ones? Because I feel like there's like different kinds. Like some of them are like inspired by, or like not really the same characters, but it's like the same general story. Like I read, was it like A Thorn in Every Rose, and that was giving Beauty and the Beast vibes. Like, but it wasn't technically the same exact story. Talking like that. Or there's the ones where, have you seen them where it has like the character face on the front and it's like either the backstory, or some of them are like where the villain actually wins. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna look for book. I think we should try that. Oh yes. Oh. Okay. Sure. All right. Let me get a few of these things and we can I was gonna say play together. You know what I mean. Let me finish my chalet and then I want to segue over because that's a good idea. I think that'd be fun. If we could get a blank bookmark going, I would totally be willing to share that. Sorry, like everybody wanted to see all that nonsense, yeah? Okay, I got it queued up for next thing. Yeah, no, I totally do that. Okay, now I just gotta fix this. How big is, hold on. All right, let me. I'm just not happy with this. Is that better? like that either. Just really not feeling that. Okay. Oh, I see what I did here. Isn't it funny when you're like, I don't even know what the hell I was doing that day? I do now. Okay. Now I do. Give me a minute. She knows now. Now she understands. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep like clicking things until it looks how I want it to look. Oh, yeah, that's terrible. It's not. I don't think doing it is hard. I mean, okay, I say that, and then everybody's like, "Oh my god, that was so hard." All right, let me put it this way. It's either familiar or unfamiliar, okay? Once you become familiar with it and you just kind of need to know the general way that it works, then you just do whatever the hell you want. But you just kind of need to know the general overview of like certain things that you have to be able to make sure you check off, right? Because you have to account for things like the fact that this is going to be stitched onto a water soluble stabilizer and not onto fabric. So there's just certain things you have to make sure that everything interconnects a certain way, and they just follow a very, very basic set of rules, and that's it. That is literally it. That is it. It's not that wild. I thought it was at first. I was like stressed. I was very stressed at first, but it's really not that bad. Kind of like that. Okay, it's just this part is bothering. Oh, change the eyebrow. We don't need that. Okay, and then shove it up there. Sounds bad. Okay, and then I just want to fix this because I don't like that. All right, let's see if I can find a better way. Did that just did you? Oh, wait, who? What? Where? Why? Did that just freaking like disappear? What in the Halle Berry? I don't even know. I don't know what the frick that was. Okay. I don't feel like I don't want it to be so sharpsies. All right. Now let's sever this. Oh god, don't get stressed for me, please. I know, I feel like sometimes I stress people out, but I don't mean to. Cause like I'm not actually stressed. I'm just talking just really vocal. If that makes sense. I'm sorry. Don't be stressed. I knew what I wanted. I'm just being a pain to myself. That doesn't even make sense. I am being my own pain in the and that's all. Somebody's gotta do it. Somebody's gotta do it. Okay, so now just it's lining up these things that's gonna be the deal maker or breaker. Okay, so probably easier to just blow this one out of proportions. Let's see. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I am gonna do something that's like I mean, is it necessary? All right, I'm going to save this as an image, okay? And then re-bring it in here, cause I want to do something. Mainly because once I start drawing, they disappear, but now I've got a vision, I've got a handle on it, on what I want it to look like. So I'm gonna delete those, okay? And I'll just hide you. Okay, I need this for reference. Okay, I'm gonna put this where I want it. And then I'm gonna use a columns tool so that I can blend this out. Because you can't really control, say, how to ease it when you have a border. So I want it to blend in so it looks like it seamlessly goes in at the same angle. And the way to do that would have been this way. But I need to see how thick it was. Because if you don't keep it... Hold on, let me see what this is at. 151. Okay, hold on. This is 151. So let's just blend. That should be all right. Okay, now let's just fix these up. Okay, and then now, actually, I guess I could have done it. No. Columns. As a total random side note, I finally watched the newest Jurassic Park. Not that it's like relevant to this conversation, but it was on Netflix, so I watched it. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you. If you think I stress you out listening to me here, you should have heard me watching that movie. I'm pretty sure I stressed my whole family out. I liked it, but there's not really a but I guess there is, but damn it. I liked it. The issue I had though is like, sometimes little things where you get mad and like yell at the characters. That's pretty much where my frustrations were coming from, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's totally possible. Just stuff like that. But or it's like, of course, that would have to be the guy that got eaten first, or you know what I mean? I'm just like, just silly stuff like that. But I liked it. I mean, it was giving Jurassic Park vibes, I mean, I like them, so I think it's gonna be hard to not like it. It's just sometimes the characters frustrate me. Oh. I am judgy. I'm mostly judgy of like the characters. For me, I was like, there's no way. Like, all right, I mean, this is a spoiler, but okay, so whatever. So just close your ears. One of the characters is the like teenager, or maybe she's in her early 20s, her boyfriend, okay? And he's totally like useless. Okay, he's useless. And he's with her and her dad. Her dad sails boats, and of course he's like, that boyfriend that's like a loser, and he's like, "It's your turn to take a shift to watch on the boat or whatever." And he's like, "Oh, bro, I can't. I'm so tired," or whatever, right? And he just doesn't want to do it. He doesn't help. And so he's kind of worthless. Like that guy, I was like, feed him to the because then obviously a dinosaur comes along in the water, and I'm just like, throw him overboard. Stuff like that. I'm like, just sacrifice him to the dinosaurs. So stuff like that. Okay, that's what it's like watching a movie. I'm just like, there's no. or it's like, no. Another thing too is like I got real invested in one of the baby dinosaurs. They gave her a name. They named her Dolores. I'm thinking Dolores. I'm like, where's Dolores? Like, I just that's what it's like watching a movie with me. It's just funny. But yeah, I'm just like, feed the boyfriend. I'm like, oh, he's a loser. Just sacrifice him to the dinosaurs and then run away. There was a few times I was like, let's get rid of the boyfriend. And then of course too, there were some things too that like I had some judge Scarjo, I judged you sometimes, but I also knew I like once I saw some things happen, I'm like, oh God, she's gonna lame. So just stuff like that. I just like yell at the characters. Like I know them in real life. I'm like we know each other. Like I'm watching my friend's movie or watching their footage from when they went to Jurassic World. And I'm just like, what the fuck were you thinking? Yes, it never makes sense for me. I do the same thing. So like if y'all have ever watched any of the vlogs that I've done, especially when I'm watching, say, like because I always watch something, right? Like I'll have something on in the background so I can feel like I'm not alone. And it's usually like a court case or I don't know, whatever I feel like that day. Yeah. Well, I hate that part, but then at the same time, like I will judge them for making that decision, you know? That's me. I'm always like, I knew it. I knew it. And then I get mad at them about it. But yeah, totally. That does happen to me all the time. Yeah, normally like so if you've ever watched me on the vlogs and you hear my like commentary, that's literally what it's like to watch TV with me. I really do say shit out loud. Or I'm like, I mean, my husband's used to it because I'm a little bored. I'm like, can you believe this shit? I'm like, there's no fucking way. There's no way. Oh my God. I'm like, seriously? I'll be like, that's not possible. Or, oh, she's a liar. Or, whatever. Or I'll be like, I don't believe you, Joan. Whatever. That's me. I'm like, oh, she's lying. I really am like that in real time. Yeah. Judgy. I'll judge all the people. Judge all the peoples. But yeah, that's what it's like to watch videos. And some people don't like that. Okay, I'll be honest. Like some people don't like that. Growing up, my family did not appreciate me and my commentary. They basically thought I was annoying. They were like, do you ever stop talking? And then guess what? I found a job where I could just talk to myself all the time. Okay. All right, now I'm done with this. Oh, so let me just verify the size, okay? Okay. And let's center it and save it. Okay, I can put this one to stitch out. Okay, so this one's good. We can test stitch her out. And then let's bring in a blank bookmark and maybe we can get like something for you guys to play with. Oh, wonderful. I can't see what these look like. Okay, so these are in an SVG format. Literally got them on the CF, okay? This is me repurposing them. / probably letting you guys have them for free. All right, so I'm just gonna drag one because I can't see a preview. Oh, that's this one. Hold on, I got two different ones. Let's do a basic one first. Hold on. Let's be a basic. Oh, I don't know if it is. Tell me. I verified. Let me just press some buttons and pray it goes away. Pray that pray goes away. Okay. Oh, it says it's fine, but it's not fine. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna like exit out and come back. So like find me again, unless I just fixed it. Oh, never mind. So my concert's over? Fine. Fine. Have it your way. Okay. Oh, it's just 2x6. So, oh, give me another one. Aw. I don't want a classroom point. I don't know. I mean, maybe someone had to listen into our feed because somebody was saying things they weren't supposed to say, which I still don't know what it was because it didn't let me see it either. So I have no idea what was being said. The filtered comments. Oh, it's hilarious. Typically, I don't do custom work. I will make an exception if it's a Felty file, but outside of that, I usually just don't. But if you need some custom work, check out this fella. Okay. Easily findable on the interwebs. Great work. Oh, I literally have never recommended anybody else, so okay, so let's trace this thing. Literally do a Gurgle search. I don't know. I know he's on Facebook, but I don't know if he's here. I don't know. I don't know the answer to, but literally you just type that into Google and nothing else should come up. Like for real. I've never seen anything else come up. Oh, see, there you go. Yeah, I also follow him on Facebook, but I don't know if he's on the YouTube. I mean, okay, not YouTube. I don't know if he's here, but that's where I keep in touch is on the Facebook. No problem. Okay, step one. Let's do a plate. Okay, what would we say this is? What, like a heart bookmark? So, for me, oh god, you're opening a door nobody wants to open. Then I'm gonna start talking and not shut up. Okay, so pretty much I started off digitizing and I sell my files. Okay, don't get me wrong. I sell my files. I don't do custom work, but I do sell my files. Like I have a website, okay, that my stuff gets sold on or where people get freebies from me. Okay? So that's one thing that I do. I used to sell on the Etsy but they permanently banned me. We talked about that last stream. Pretty much they didn't like that people were going from my Etsy shop to my website. And they said because I was taking too many people off the platform that I was a scammer and they banned me for life. So while there's actual scammers on there, they get to stay. I tried to appeal it and make a new one. They didn't let me. So because of that, I've had to change how business works a little bit. Um, I sell everything on my website, and then I'm also an affiliate for the Embrilliants because they're brilliant. And that's mostly how I do it. I get a check from them for sales credit for sales made, and then also from my website. So I'm pretty much here to like market myself. Right, what would I say? Heart book. But yeah. And then the other thing too is I forgot. Duh. The biggest thing I do is I teach other people how to use stitch artists and how to digitize because there's some really shitty information out there. So usually that's what I do while I'm here. It's twofold. I make things, I digitize them, and then, yes, it is. And if you check it out, we do have replays in the upcoming video, which was from last week. I gotta post it still. Actually, no, I posted today. I lie. I posted today. If you watch the one that was previewed today, we do a. Oh no, is it that one? No, it's the one that has the T, the literary T on it. So the one that has like the book clap, book club patch on the uh cover art. That one we did a comparison on them, and we also tried to auto digitize in that video. Did a lot, so you can even see them for yourself. On a whole, whatever. Thanks for following. Okay, stay. That song. Hold on. Should we it is. That's one of the selling points is you can use it on your Mac. Another selling point for me is that you have basically unlimited licenses. So, for instance, if you were to purchase Hatch, anytime you wanted to load it onto a new computer, you would have to literally sign out and then sign in, or you'd have to buy an additional license to use a second computer. Nothing. And also, you have to be online. So, like, when we go on road trips or whatever, I'm able to use this on my Mac in the car. And I also usually take my iPad and then use that as a second display and my Apple Pencil. And I basically just plot all my points. And then I come back in later and refine it. But it helps me at least trace everything first. And then I come back and do all the detail work later. And it's much more affordable. And like I said, you could put it on as many. You could put it on, I have it on 2 PCs, 2 MacBooks, one iMac, and a Lenovo laptop. And I haven't had to buy additional licenses. It's great. And like I said, you don't have to be connected to the internet to use them. It'll save it locally to your hard drive. And then and then that's it. It's just like opening a Word doc or something. You don't have to be connected to the internet. Actually, I don't know. They may have changed it. I don't know. For all I know, these days you have to be online to use it. I don't really know. Is it that I don't use a Word that much, but you don't have to be connected to the internet unless you have Hatch. You have to be connected to the internet. Okay, sorry. I was thinking, who even wants to cut this out, right? Should oh wait, hold on. Maybe okay. Anybody actually cut that out? Like ridiculously different. Like super different. Like you need 180 to get started. Oh. Is everything up to date? There's the one thing though, here's a caveat, okay? Not everything can be great without its flaws. So for Embrilliance, you do have to actually, it doesn't automatically update. You have to actually initiate it on their website. And usually when you have a lot of issues like crashing or what was it for me? Anytime I tried to use a motif on a certain computer, it shut down. Um, Whatever the case may be, I just had to go update it. And the way to update that is you have to go to their website and download the update. So that's the one thing you do have to do. But I usually don't do it until I start to see weird things happening. Because you usually don't have to, you know. But yeah, try that. It's usually that's what fixes it. It's kind of like when your iPhone or your phone gets slow because you just need to do a software update. It's kind of like that. I believe it is. Again, this is like my opinion only. Also, I mean, this is what it looks like, right? I get it. The interface looks like it's from 1992. Totally get it. It doesn't look all fancy and sleek like say you would in Hatch or in Wilcom. But here's the thing. They all do the same shit. Okay. I find that this was easy for me to understand. And it's just that the layout's different. Okay. They all do the same thing. And like I said, last in the video with the teacup, we went over like generally what's different about it. And it's really just how it's formatted. Like on here, let's see. We have like there's like a lot of buttons. There's buttons galore. Okay. So here you see a lot of buttons and it may seem overwhelming. Well, if you are in a different software, sometimes instead of they being buttons, they'll be like down this way. It'll be a line of like menu items. It'll say like manage, design, auto digitize, digitize, outline. And then when you would expand those categories, then that's where you find the buttons. Okay, so it's just different. They're just set up differently, but they do all the same functions. You can digitize with both. It's just they're going to look different. And because they haven't updated this interface since, I don't know, conception, they've been able to keep the price down, okay? Because they don't have to have developers like change the entire interface. So we get to keep the same reasonable price, which I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Don't be changing it, okay? Don't be changing it. I don't need it to look all shiny and new because I don't want to pay more. It works good. All right. It is simple. It is simple. I do it for either because I own and use Hatch and I also own and use Stitch Artist. So I typically take on clients for like private lessons depend on either of those softwares depending on what they have. And then as time goes on, like there's more I want to add so I can take on more people. But as my collection of software grows, so will the clients I can take to help them. My idea is to help you guys so you guys can do it. Okay? I don't want to have to digitize for you. Because I'm too busy like dilly dallying doing my own thing. Okay? You should be able to get the results you want. Oh no, no, you're fine, you're fine. Oh my gosh, yeah, don't. I'm not trying to get you in trouble. Okay, what was I thinking? Okay, I'm trying to wonder if we should do an eyelet. Did I just realize I spelled this wrong too? I need to come. I cannot type. Oh, this is like the longest I ever had them. Oh my god, I cannot type. I keep mistyping everything. I just realized this was a harsh bookmark, and that one's a pipette. Oh, this is great. I love it. I freaking love it. Okay, I'm trying to see. Should I do some? Should I do? Hold on. We're trying to figure out, girl, which is the okay. This is where you have to help me, okay? Because I know we were talking about bookmarks. Okay, here's my question. Okay, here's my question. Okay, what are the odds that people are going to like cut this out So then they could put like, you know, a tassel or whatever. My tassel, okay? Or should I instead have the eyelet be up here on top so that way they can put the little like tassel or bookmarky thing there? This is where I'm stuck. So you guys need to let me know in the comments because you guys are the people. Okay. So I need like real feedback from actual people because right now it's just me and my opinion. I mean, would I do it? I don't. I know. Which brings me to the next thing is I should just do them both and they come two ways. That's usually what happens when I don't know what I like. I will just do it twice. Does that make sense? Like two options. You decide. We'll do it two way. Okay, because I don't really know. We'll go with the two. All right. So then we're gonna do that. We're gonna copy this whole design. Actually, no, hold on. I'll wait till the end. Well, I'm gonna wait. Save. Okay, let me do for this one. I guess I would have. I think I kind of get it, but I think I kind of don't. I'm just gonna set this up because I'm gonna show you like what I would do. And this is if I already own a bunch of Felty files, like I have the designs, and then Drea's like, hey, by the way, this bookmark is for free. I'm gonna show you like if I were you guys, like what I would do. So let's just try. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna do this one. And I do want this to right. All right, and then all right, this one's gonna be okay. So different, and then yeah, and then once I show you, you can tell me that I was like totally not even close to what you're saying, and I'll be like, okay. Speak. And then this will be an option side. Okay, so let me save this. Oh, now I realize I think I'm doing three ways. Okay, God. On the end. Oh, yeah, no, that's a big one. People think that there's nothing for Mac other than you'd have to what do they call it, like build a desktop, virtual desktop or something on um your PC or your Mac. I don't really- I mean, don't tell me, don't get me wrong. I think that is possible. We're just not doing that. Okay. All right. I'm this one to the side. This one. Color. Yeah, I hear it's a pain and it's not like it's to have to build it out like that, but I remember one time I thought I was desperate too and I thought I was going to have to do that and then I found brilliance. And then I'm like, "Oh, thank God. I did no more." All right, now this one's going to have not this. Okay. Have a whole three options now, okay? I do take students. They book sessions on my website, but I will give you a heads up. I'm going on vacay, okay? My kids are going on spring break, so I'm not taking anyone until April at this point because I'm just literally not gonna be here. Like you guys won't even see me next week. So I don't have availability until April 1st, I believe, is when I have the first. I can do it, but yeah, and then you just book them on the website, and then we find a time that works for us. Okay, I'm just bugging. I'm crazy. Okay, so let me now. Hold on, did I do this all the ways? Ah, Oh, oh, this one's not though. I have literally taken people of all skill levels, so like at this point, I have everybody. I feel like I've had everybody at every level. Um, so I don't know that you could surprise me, I should say. Oh, right now that they're all here. Yeah, I know. I feel the same. I'm going with same. I think I like it when it's all of them, all the above. Okay, but let's see. I'm going to let me batch. I'm gonna batch export these real quick. So, right, heart, heart in the hoop, heart. Oh, I did again. That's well. Okay. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna open one of those bad boys. Okay. Sorry. Gosh, I have to like. Okay. We said we'd like to. Okay, let's just pretend. Just for now, I haven't tested it. Okay. I will always test it first before I give it to you for freezies. Yeah, the number of tutorials you have to watch sometimes is like hella. I mean, I know. Okay, all right. So here's what we were talking about. Okay, all right. Let's pretend that I want to add some stuff to this. Okay, let's pretend. So like, let me look for some book ones that I have. Okay, I literally have a full. Just okay. Here we go. Okay, so let's say, okay, we're just playing here. All right, let me go ahead and save as. Let's put this in the. Oh, no, no, no. I save as file, file, file. Yes, put it there. Hi. Sorry, that took me a second. Oh gosh. Okay, so now I'm going to merge a design. Okay, so this is me Frankensteining. Um, her brain. Okay, so I'm gonna find it on my computer, which is right here. Okay, so technically I got two different designs. One is this like blank bookmark design. Oh, thanks for sharing. I just saw that now. Sorry. And the other is for a felty that I just so happen to also have bought from Designs by Drea. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of the things I don't need, which are the essential felty stitches, which would be that and the thing. Now this is just all the pretty stuff, okay? This is not gonna like seal it, sew it, whatever. So what I'm gonna do is I would like, put it on my put it on my bookmark however I want. And here's the thing, don't forget, if you have essentials, you can still shrink it and like whatever. And then you could put like other stuff too. Like I don't know, whatever else I would do. I could also be like and then you could add tags. I don't know. Or you could even make it like a collage of things, because that's kind of popular right now, is making it look like a collage of stuff. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, another one that kind of goes with it. Okay, so here's like another one. All right, well, that stitch file. Save that stitch file. Save the stitch file. It's hard because I don't have them as that already, but you would, okay? Because you don't have the master files. You would have the files you bought on the website, okay? And so then also I could, same thing. I could literally just keep like putting whatever I want on here. On this one though, how is this even? Okay, so here's this one, and then if I wanted to, I could be like Drea's bookmark, right? Or I should put my name. Because, I mean, I don't know if I can fit bookmark on here. Let's see. And then I would just find a font that I like. And then, SSDGM. Okay. Yes, collage. That's what I'm thinking. Like you could put Drea, you could put, oh, I don't know whatever you want. Not obviously you wouldn't put my name on yours, but you know what I mean. Like you could put whatever, you could put something else in here. Also if you have stitch artists, you could always add in tiny little embellishments, right? So when you actually take something from the catalog, hold on, let's go back. You could take stuff out of the catalog, like shapes. Like let's say I wanted to also add in, I don't know, what else we got in here? Thing really fits this vibe, maybe. Sure, let's do this lightning bolt because why the hell not? And then you could also add in your own little icons per se. You could put that here. I can even do a couple of them. I could have trying to grab you. That sounded very kidnapping. Or you could put like your favorite quote or something also here. I don't know, do whatever you want, okay? But that's my thing is that I realize we have a lot of technically tiny designs available inside of our felty designs. And for those of us like me who no longer make them to sell, or like you, I think we can use them and repurpose them in other ways. You know what I mean? I mean, it's even so easy as where I could even like, okay, is this the open one? Now let me open it. I could even turn this into a little charmy charm if I wanted to, okay? And this is me pretending I did not make this, okay? And I can't change the master file. Oh, so let's open up the stitch file. So this is me pretending that I am a regular consumer. Okay, so I'm over here, and then since I would already have, stitch artist, I probably same thing. I'm just gonna, or actually, even if, hold the phone. Even if you don't have stitch artists, but you have Embrilliance, let's say when I make this bookmark free, you have access to this little doodad up here, which is the like eyelet. What you're going to do is you're going to separate it out from the rest of the design. Okay. And then we're going to copy and paste it. This is the most Frankenstein-y thing ever. Okay, so stop. Don't care. Now it should be its own thing. Now I can copy this. This is the most Frankenstein thing I've ever done. And now I could have it here, right? And I just change the color to white so it matches. Okay, okay. And now when I run it, like now I could have this be a little charmy charm. So I made my felty into a charm, which would mean that it would be something like you could have it on something like this instead. So you have a hole. Because I've seen a lot of people where they don't make that little like what do you call that? Like that lip or that whatever. And they just punch a hole in the middle of the felty, but it doesn't look aesthetic pleasing. Like it doesn't look intentional. It's like, oh yeah, this wasn't this wasn't made for that and you just punched a hole in it, but it looks weird now. So that's a good way to do whatever, right? So like it's easy, and that's the thing, especially if you already have a collection. If you have a collection, don't think that they're no longer something you can use. Oh, yay! Yeah, I've been trying to come up with different ways too because I have like so many. I sell so many designs. I need to come up with other ways for people to use them that are not just makeup felty. Cause yeah, I get it. I'm trying to think of other things we can do with them. This one's gonna be fun. Aw. So sweet. Oh, let's see another. Sorry, we're gonna look at other. Okay, so that's fun. Actually, that's kind of like on brand for me. I like collagey looking things. Like this was my Kindle insert I made myself. I like that like intentional messy look. Now let's see one of the other ones I got from the CF. These ones are more intricate. Oh my gosh, that would be cute too. I don't think I ever released them, but no, I didn't. Okay. I just thought of another one that would be hella cute, but why would you guys know about it? It's not a thing. And actually, like, I haven't listed this shit in a long time, but I have a bunch of stuff on my computer. I just haven't, like, done it. Built like a coquette, or like a little coquette frame. I would use well, when I do it, I would totally use the like vinyl I already have. But I don't know that I'd do vinyl on both sides. I might do like I don't know, the back I might do cork or even felt because it's just because yeah, it get kind of thick. It gets thick real quick. It gets thick real quick. Um, but yeah, that's how you could do it and then just cut it out. But I guess how the materials you use is gonna be like up to you. Some people may prefer to use like actual felt, which is fine. Like it's gonna be a you decide thing. Yeah, it does get thick for the book. Thicker than a Snicker, as they used to say. Yeah, I know. But at the same time, like I was looking at acrylic bookmarks and they're kind of thick too. Like they're very noticeable inside my books. So it might not be that weird. It's just gonna depend on you if you feel like that's weird. Yeah, where do I have one here? I don't think so. I think I took it out. I had an acrylic bookmark at my desk. Yeah, let me go grab the acrylic bookmark so we can discuss. Yeah. Okay, so here are things that okay, so this is my research, okay? And because I obviously have been doing. So there's some bookmarks, like this acrylic bookmark. It is kind of thick. Okay. Yeah, and this does say what's on these pages is none of your business. Facts. Okay. And then I have this one too, is kind of thickums. But then these ones I got at like Michael's. Happy Thursday! These one I got at Michael's and I just put stickers on them. But these were like hella thin. So there's different, it depends, I think, what you want. And then I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes I feel like some pages in books feel like more snug than others. Does that make sense? And then some books, like, for instance, I feel like if I have a paperback, it's not as bad about a thicker bookmark. I don't know, okay? These are just all of my random thoughts, okay? Yeah, it's weird, but I've noticed the hardest time that I've had putting them in is like when I have this one. So this one was hard. I did put. I can even still see it. It's like creased almost. Um, this one I had to put a thin one in it because when I did use the bigger one, let's see, it kind of stuck. It was like weird. I don't know. I guess it's not that bad. Maybe it was because I was at the beginning of the book and it felt like a really big gap. I don't know. But I think it would be fine. It's gonna be your preference, but for sure on those paperbacks, I think you do. Have you seen those people that do in the hoop bookmarks where it's kind of like this idea where it's elasticy and it slides on? I used to buy some of those. I used to make some of those too. But the only problem with that is when you use the fold over elastic, it has to like match that book exactly or it doesn't work. But usually it's kind of like, do you remember um the when we were talking about like the hair bow holders and stuff? Remember those that have like the ribbon off of it and all that, and how it had like one like a big felty kind of what it looked like? They do something similar to that, and then they do fold over elastic coming out of both ends, and so it like slides on. Yeah. So I mean, you could do bookmark like that too, and then that would be thinner, right? And then you just see the bookmark part in the front. Just thinking of different ways we can do it if it's like too thick or if you don't want to lose it. That was my problem. The reason I had to get the elastic one is because my kids they were messing with me. They would literally come around and take the bookmark out of the spot. And I couldn't remember where the hell I left off. Yeah, let me show you one actually, because I thought of it as I was looking up bookmarks. Um, check it out. So this is one I had I done did. So here's one. So oh, see, there you go. That's a good idea too. If you want to keep reusing it. Velcro. Or I've even seen some people too, and this is hella like I feel like this is very extra. I've seen people literally use the strap adjusters like for a bra or something, and so that way they can slide it onto like make it so it fits on other ones too. I don't have that kind of ingenuity. I would just rather make a new one and keep it on that book. But that is my life. Okay, so this is one that I made. Oh God, this is so old. I'm probably scared to look at it. I don't even know. This, yeah, look. Okay, here we go, guys. I'm gonna show you something scary. I made this when I first started to digitize. Okay, and I want you to notice that I too didn't know what the I was doing because I used a lot of points I shouldn't have in places I shouldn't have, and I used a bunch of them. Okay. Work looks different today, but look, this is where I start. Look, this is where I started. this is where I started, okay? Talk about airing your dirty laundry. This is where I started, okay? Which, if you've been here long enough, you should know that Drea today is having a wild stroke. But this is how I started, okay? I forgot about this. This smells so old. This is from like 2017. Because at this time I was making bookmarks. I was making bookmarks for myself to put them on my books that I was reading. And I liked the elastic situation going on, so I could throw it in my bag or whatever. And I was reading a lot of like those true crime books, like Anne Rule and stuff like that. So it worked real good for those. Um, but damn, like, whew. One moment, please. Now I don't know why the UPS guy looked at me like that. Felt very judgy. He's probably wondering what's in the tube. What's in the tube? Okay, so let's play. Oh my god. Oh, I hate those. Okay, I shouldn't say that word. I really dislike when they come over, those same exact people. Okay, so let's go over how I would like do this instead, because as you can see, this was like scary times back then. Okay, it was scary. This was hella scary. So what I did essentially was I had already been familiar with making bookmarks because I bought some from other In the Hoop digitizers. Okay. And so since I had done that, I knew the process. I know. I literally do. I trim my own bushes, okay? Like I literally I'm the one that does the trimming of the shrubs in our front yard, okay? I am the gardener. So I had already learned how the process works, so all I had to do really was reverse engineer what I saw. But I started making bookmarks because they weren't making them in the shapes that I wanted. Okay? And at this time, I was very hardcore into My Favorite Murder. Okay? So this, and I never finished this. This is supposed to be you're in a cult, call your dad. That's what this bookmark is supposed to be. So when I first did it, my point is, y'all, if I started off like this, okay, you guys will be okay. Just trust the process. Trust the process. Now we're gonna talk about how we do it differently. So the basis of what I had already done here is we'll just look at it, which I already looking at this disagree with some of my own decisions. Shockingly. Okay, this was from like 2017. And I already see things I would like, I don't know why you did that, but sure. First thing is that I would have, so since these two are placement stitches, which, why did I make them a 2mm stitch length? Fuck if I know. What was she thinking that day? Well, it wasn't like, drinking too hard. That's already a no-no. Already using 5,000 of these points. Like, I'm stressing myself. I really am. I'm stressed the hell out. I am so stressed out for myself. What I would do, these two are supposed to be placements. These are also placements. These, I should have done them all the same color. So we're just gonna redo it, okay? We're just gonna do it over because this is stressing me out. First thing I need to do, right, is to what? Trace your shapes. Which I'm gonna show you. We're gonna do a before and after, okay? Because yes, even I'm seeing I'm seeing all the problems. I was the problem, you know? You ever realize that it's you sometimes? Yeah, it's me. All right, now we're gonna do this over. I want the Beziers. And apparently I wasn't using Bezier handles back then. That probably makes sense. That makes sense because that's probably why I had so many points. I thought that was the only way I could get the line to behave in the way I wanted it to. If I knew then what I know now, right? Shit. Okay. Now I'm gonna get away with it without having to work so hard. All right, so this is already improvement. Okay, so we're already improving. So I like to do mine placements in red. I'm gonna type over what I already did, so that way. Oh shoot, I was gonna do it again. Duh. Let's do it after that. I already assigned stitching. Okay, so this I'm gonna go to normal and just tell it to tie at the entry. Great. So like already, I'm gonna show you. This is already hella different because they are okay. This is when Drea started, and I was teaching myself on the interwebs. Compared to this is what it looks like now. Yeah, so much better. Next, I'm gonna trace these, which be hard to do. Well, now I can make it even. I didn't know you could do that before. Okay. All right, close her up. Now use them handlebars. Anyone else get like hell excited when Amazon every day? Just me? Okay. All right, so here's the other one, which I want to show you. This too is very different than this. On this one, I did not use. Let's hold on, let me spin. I did not use my points wisely. Okay. Errors I made back in 2017 is that this need not be there. Okay. I didn't need that there. I did not need that there. I would have been fine without it. And this instead could have been one of these, the line through it. And then that would eliminate the need for me to have that. And then I didn't need so many here. I could have got away with that. And then I don't need that one there. Then I could have got away with not having that there and not having this there. Just based on the choices that I made. And then this one, I should have also made this one a cusp. So like those are just things that like just looking at it like, girl, what were you doing? You don't know. This was a long time ago. Okay, so this is my redo for redoing work from back in the day. And then I'm gonna just hide it. Okay. So we can just look at the ones that we do have. Oh, let me center them. Why? Okay, that's better. Save. All right, next thing. Yeah. I'm sorry, are you asking me or telling me? I don't. Sorry. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm just like okay, I don't know. Yeah, that threw me off. Okay, so first things first. We made sure that now we redid the shapes. They're a lot better now. And if you've ever done a made one of these bookmarks, you'll know that another placement piece that you also get to run are these where the fold over elastic will be sewn down. So I'm just gonna look and see what did I do that day. No. Do you think I remember what I did in 2017? No. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, so I don't like that I made this. Why did I change the stitch length? Girl, I don't even know. I would probably, if anything, yeah, no, I don't know why I did that. She don't know. She don't know. So so I know it's a placement in my mind. I own the entire thing, all levels. But I know the next question is, what level are you using? Technically, the levels equate to buttons, right? So like certain buttons from here and certain buttons from here and certain buttons from here, I get additions depending on which of the levels that I have. So do I use level 3 in its entirety for every single project? No. Do I use it for every single thing that I'm doing in here? No. I just get more buttons, essentially. So I have not used anything for this bookmark outside of level 1. So I usually like to preface and tell people if I'm going to use something that's not level 1, I'll say, okay, coming up, I'm going to use level 2, blah, 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 this function. But so far, you can do all this with level 1 because I did it with level 1 back in 2017 and now we're fixing it. How many years later is that? I don't know. I'm not good at math. Okay, and then the next thing, if you've ever made the same thing, if you've never made these style, okay. All right. Of bookmarks. What I'm gonna do instead. Oh, right. I like to do them two different. I get it. Okay, I get what I was doing now. I did them two different colors so that way I have time to position them. No, do them green. Let's just use primary colors. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Let's use primary colors so that way we can kind of know bare bones what the hell's going on. Okay. And then oh, another thing I like too, and this is just some random thing that Drea likes. I actually like to start it sewing in the middle. And that is just because I've done so many of these that I feel like sometimes it like I don't like how it could possibly run over or fold the elastic a little bit. I like for it to start out and go like this. Okay, so personal preference. If you don't care, don't do that, obviously, okay? If that's not your Jimmy Jam, don't do it. Now I gotta rechange this. I'm gonna have it be a bean and tie at the entry. I gotta have it tie because this is literally gonna sew down elastic. So it is acting as a sewing machine. So this is when we enter into the in the hoop realm where we start using our embroidery machine to act like a sewing machine so we can kind of sew things and embroider them in the same place. The elastic. Okay, so all right, I don't have a like example, but I'll show you on this elastic. This is not one, okay? We're just using the elastic as a reference. So, when typically they sew over, they will sew over from one side to the other, like directly across. I've made so many of these, I don't like that. I like for the needle to start in the middle, go out, and then come back. So that way this doesn't shift or fold or anything like that. So the first needle puncture is right in the dead center of the elastic. So it secures it. It ain't going nowhere. Because I've had them shift or they look a little askew. Like literally they kind of like, oh no, it kind of shifted. And I'm like, crap. It's not exactly straight. The bookmark's not straight. So this is just something that's me being nitpicky and that I do because I'm the digitizer, right? Obviously, if you buy them, you get what you get, but I'm the one making decisions. And since I've made so many of these, this is a personal preference. And then the next thing you would need pretty much if you didn't want to do anything else to this bookmark, like you didn't want to add any text or anything of that nature, you would just close it up by copying and pasting those placement stitches and making them a bean so it sews it all up together. And then that's the whole freaking bookmark. So pretty. Actually, I want to try different. Actually, they're super duper easy. Okay. Now, let's pretend. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let's say I'm going to save this as a stitch file. I'm going to open it back up. And we're going to pretend like I want to now personalize it because I just downloaded this file. Okay. Oh, shoot, I forgot I left those on here. My man. Now I'm gonna see about using some text. Hold on. Let's go into little this thing here. Okay, we can make some fun texts this way. So let's see. I need a 2-line. Hold on, we go. You're in a cult, call your dad. Okay, we're gonna try to come up with something that fits. Oh, that's a heart. I don't want a heart. Do you have like a square, oval, rectangle? Rectangle. We want the rectangle. Okay, this will be fun. So let's go ahead and just. No, I think I like wave. Regular wave. Okay. So I'm going to change this. And I'm going to do shorthand, okay? Just because we're playing. And this is part of the Ace Rewind. You do have to buy this, but it comes with what's called envelopes. And the envelopes are what give it that like squiggliness. Okay. And then I could do. Now I'm going to do you're in a cult, but multiple lines. Okay. Do I want this font? I don't know. Probably not. Let's go with something. Ugh. Like that either. Oh, it does feel very hippie. Now I get why they called it Ace Rewind. It is very hippie dippy. Okay. It's the hardest part, okay? To pick a freaking font. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. We're just playing, okay? Nobody, not that serious, okay? We're not saving this anyway. My point is that you can, we're custom. All right, and now, okay, I can't don't just save it and export it at this point, okay? Because it will sew it all together and then do the text based on the instructions it's got in the object panel, okay? So what we need to do is, since this is the end, I gotta drag and drop it to the very end. Come on. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Boom. Okay. Now I'm gonna save this again, but I'm gonna tell it to just go over the one I already did. And now I'm going to open it again because we've only done this 1,000 times. And now here it is. And when I open up that panel, you will see all the steps. So let's go ahead and run through dry run. Okay. So this is placement stitch. This lets you know where you need to put your fabric down. These are going to be the placement lines letting you know exactly where the elastic will be sewn down. So again, you have to know how to make these, like to execute them to understand what I'm saying. And then the yellow and the green is we are sewing down each time the elastic ends. So at that point, you would have to literally line up your elastic and then it would sew over first the top, then the bottom. So it's up to you to line that up and get that in there. Once that's done, you put down whatever leather, felt, whatever your fabric is that you're going to put. You hide the stitches that have this. God, I feel like I'm gonna have to make a video, aren't I? I'm gonna have to make a video. Just not to make a TikTok. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a video so you guys can see it in action. Hi. And then you put that down, and then at that point, it'll start to stitch out all the words. Okay. And then once it's done with that, similar to a felty or a felty sandwich that I like to say, you will put something on the back to cover up all of those stitches so nobody sees it on the back and it looks pretty. Or maybe you don't care. You could also not care because it is your bookmark and you don't have to close up the back if you don't want to. But I would still recommend that you got to run this stitch anyway because this will give you the definition that makes it look like a phone. Oh yeah. Well, I'm saying that I was trying to explain that if you are not familiar with how to execute an in the hoop bookmark with elastic, it's hard to understand the steps that I've created. So I was saying that I probably will have to like do this in a video, stitch it out and explain the steps so that way you guys can understand like why this makes sense. But yes, today we pretty much have gone over a lot of like how to customize stuff we've been used a lot of essentials today. So using stuff like, cuz here's the thing. You guys, okay, if you're like me, which I know you are hoarding embroidery files. Know that you can repurpose them. You just got to be creative enough to like you can make a hack. It's a hack. Frankensteining stuff. These are like hacks to using our files, and I know because I got a freaking bunch of them. Okay, I got a ton as well. So I'm also in that boat. So I'm always trying to find ways. And that's the thing too. Like, believe it or not, you guys can literally like jack an element from one of the other designs that you like and add it into something. So wait, is my bookmark still here? Okay, let's just keep going with this bookmark idea. Yeah, you should. You should. Somebody needs to. All right, let me go ahead and just let me think of something that has. Mm. Oh, this one had a pepper too. Sorry. Oh my god, I almost choked. I had to dust off your. How dare you? Sorry. I almost choked on my drink. The audacity. Okay. So I could even like, okay, I'm not gonna export it, but I already showed you guys how to merge. Let's pretend we did that. You could even add just single elements from stuff onto your bookmark. Just remember before you actually export this bad boy, you make it color efficient for yourself, or you're going to be changing threads very often. Okay, so obviously I can see here that the thread color black is a common denominator. Okay, so I need to make sure the black all stitches out together. I also need to make sure that any red that I have also stitched out together, which would be the heart, part of the chili, part of the crime, part of all that. Okay, and then there is a repeating yellow, one in the smiley face and one down here on the flower. And then if I wanted to make these yellow too, that would make it hella convenient. Make sure to change the colors and like make it efficient. If not, you will be here for like 55 color changes, and nobody got time for that. So it does require a little bit of legwork, okay? But let's just do a hypothetical. If you were either to gift these or sell them, like as a physical product, like maybe you go to markets or whatever, or you just sell online, you know, your online vendor, you could literally say like customized bookmark and like have it have a theme, right? I don't know. We're gonna say this one's a um spicy murder mystery personalized bookmark, and you would just have it all set up with all the different steps, right? We would have it actually be color sequenced correctly, and then you would save this as a working file, and then anytime someone made a purchase from you, you would say, you know, tell me what your name is, and then they would put, you know, and you would just type in their name and customize it, and then you're able to just execute that same bookmark, but now it's personalized. And so now you can feel like all that work you took, like all that time it took for you to actually optimize this for color changes was worth it, because now you're just going to make money just reselling, change the name, whatever. Okay, or like I said, maybe you're in a book club, you can make for everyone in the book club, or even if you're making these as gifts, whatever. Okay, let's say I'm in a book club and we're all reading some hockey romance. I don't know why I keep going to the hockey thing. It's because I keep seeing TikToks about hockey players reading excerpts from hockey romances. Um, and then I would make one that's like hockey themed for all the girlies. I could either make them all personalized, or maybe there's like some phrase or something that they know in that genre that they could type out, right? Like, I don't really know, like score a goal. I don't know. What is it? What the puck? I don't know. Something. I don't know anything about hockey. Okay. Don't. And Chandra's not here. Yes, they are actual. Okay, they're actually books. Okay, all right. So some of them are like literally about like based on the cover art. No, it's really hockey. I mean, it's a hockey story, but spicy hockey story. So like for instance, I've seen like a figure skater meets like a and this is just stuff I've seen on book covers because I've never read this genre and meets like a hockey player like in college and then they have like an icy romance, you know what I mean? Because it's like ice and they skate and I don't know. From what I heard, some crazy things happen in these books and I've just been getting a bunch of TikToks where whoever does like the social media for these hockey teams is having them read different chapters or excerpts just to see their reaction because they're hockey players. They're hilarious. If you ever get those on your FYP, watch them. They're funny. They're hilarious. Their faces are great. They make crazy faces. But again, I don't know. I know there's some double entendre. There's some code words in there, but I don't know hockey, so I don't get it. And I don't know what that would be. So thank you for the heart, my heart's off to you. But yeah, so that was kind of funny. Oh, I love the corgi. Sorry, he's one of my favorite. I don't know why. It's just so cute. It's ever. Hey, I can't judge because I also recommended a mafia romance to you, so like I can't be judging nobody. Did you ever read that one, by the way? Oh, so long ago. Oh my god, it was so long ago. Remember I told you that one? Good one. That was forever ago. But see, as I'm saying, everybody's got their own thing. Some of them got that like billionaire romance. There's some that are into like the cowboy, whatever. No, I know. Okay, you want to sell me on it? I already read them, but I'm just saying, like everyone's got to like, I guess like a type or something. Oh my god, you need to read it. There's another one that's good too when you're done with that. See? And you know what? If only a billionaire would follow. I've seen that too. I've seen billionaire, like, is it billionaire stalker romance? Kind of like that, where he's like, "Oh, I have to have her," but I'm like filthy rich. I'm like, wow. I have read something like that. Yeah, nobody look at my Goodreads. Don't follow me on there. You don't want to know what's going on over here. But I can tell you for sure, none of it's like hockey or cowboy or any of that kind of stuff that I keep seeing other people do. Yeah, I have not ventured that way. It's just because I don't get it. It's not for me. Or like the college ones, or I don't know. Whatever. No. Yeah, well, I mean, it kind of is. Yeah, facts. Anyway, where we're getting so you can make a whole Oh, what did you pick? Not that I know all of them, but I'm just hella curious because I also like those too. What? Okay, what was it? Share with the class. Hello. Now we all need to know why you had to put it down 3 pages in. And if I don't know it, I'm about to look it up. So, share. Okay. Oh, I was gonna look for another book. Talk about. Oh, wait. Um. No, I needed this. The other bookmark. Oh, this one I'm not sure what it's gonna be, so let's just drag it over because I'm not even sure. Great. Okay, I don't really like a big cat, but I feel like I wish it was a dragon. Hold on. Wait, ant. Hold on. Gotta see. I need to know. Is that how you spell it? Oh, okay. Hold on. Show me more. Great. We're gonna look at this. Okay. I already read enough that I need to know. It said if you enjoyed The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King, which I just finished like a couple weeks ago, Enigma is very similar, except it's got a haunting academic setting. Add the cover. We're busy. We're busy here. I loved that book. I read both of the duet, whatever they call it. Yes, and I like that too. I like that. I like it too. I mean, I'll be back. I'll let you know. You made me promises that at page 3, I want to be raising some eyebrows. So I will be back and let you know. It sounds like it's what do they call, like, a fast burn? Is that what they call it when it happens like right away? Oh boy. Okay, well, let's get back to business. Okay, so this one, oh wow. Okay, you're not gonna hear me say this too often, but this one doesn't have bad bones for this shape so far. It was an SVG file. Okay, there's just one thing I don't. Oh, this is the part I don't care for, but like easily fixable. Wow, I don't really say it doesn't require much editing, but it does. Okay. 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 And then down here, let's check it out. Make sure there's not any like extra. Oh, this is good. Okay, so drawing. Oh, I am not mad at it. That wasn't bad. Wow, it's like a shocker. And this was a laser file. Like someone's gonna laser cut this or something. Well, doing over there, laser file maker. Oh my god. Isn't that what I just looked up? Or no? Did I look up the wrong thing? Oh, I see. Oh. Wait, what? Not it. I did. No, not you. It's my phone. I did. What are you doing? Book 1 of 3. So this one. Set. Real. Mm. Oh, okay. Whoa. Okay, so I'll tell you our description. All right, so this one, the synopsis is a widowed heart surgeon and a grieving former athlete find unexpected love while dealing with past losses and family secrets in this steamy insert choice word here. It's 199 pages. It's book 1 of 3. Okay. Oh, hey, Pam, my jam. You just bought a laser cutter? Get out of town. Okay, not really. Don't leave. Oh, I'm kidding, right? Don't. Don't. I don't know anything about them. Somebody tell me, is that like cool? Is that good? I don't know anything about them. Wish I try not to look into them because seriously do not have. I do not have the space for them, so I cannot be getting involved in that. Is it big or I don't know. Like how do they I don't know. I just imagine this like big like huge thing with like the vent coming out of it, like a massive table laser cutter thing. Oh, does that mean it's smaller? See, I'm a hobbyist of all the hobbies. Like, if Glowforge wasn't so, ugh, like that size. Oh. What are you using it for? Now we gotta know. You gotta tell us all the details. What is your the same one? Do we all know what this thing is and I don't? Somebody's gotta tell me. Somebody tell them. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, see, that's what I would. Okay, I don't do hat patches, but I would like it to cut applique fabric 1,000%. Is it work good for that? Okay, what you guys are. Okay, see, like random projects I could see me using this for is like, um, cutting fabric and also cutting like what's it called, like chipboard, because I only have 1,250,000 hobbies. Another thing I like to do is I make wreaths or like decorations for outside, and sometimes I just wish I had a laser that would cut me custom shapes, so I don't have to go look for them on the internet. Oh, an acrylic. Yes, me too. Like I can cut my own bookmarks. Sorry. I'm way too excited about this. Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to look it up. So you're saying there's different what is okay, so tell me I should say. Though you said there's a 10 watt and a 20 watt. Why are you saying that you wish you would have got the 20? What's the difference? Oh, the faster. Oh. Yeah, I don't it's just for me, so I guess I wouldn't need that. Hold on. We Do you have to like have one of those ventilation-y things that people do? Like where you have to like I've seen people they have like a you have to exhaust fan it out. Could you? Oh, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. I get why you would do that. Okay. Shadow. Right. Okay, you said Vista. Sorry, I was looking at the. Okay, I just saw it here. Ooh, did you get it in the color? It looks like it comes in colors. God, you guys are getting in trouble. Husband asks, why the hell a laser cutter showed up at our house? Going down with me. Pink or blue? I got bird. How? Let me look. Where's the specs? I just feel how. Wait. God, I'm about to look at this because I don't even know what all these things are. It's telling me. No. Can't you just see me using this to make even better bookmarks? Just okay. Woo. Yeah, no, ventilation wouldn't be a problem for me. I just didn't know if like you have to have like a whole setup. You can derail me. You're just gonna get me in trouble at home. Oh, great. Now I'm gonna go down that rabbit hole. And I'm gonna convince now, okay. Now next thing. Husband's not on the live today. So I gotta come up with a good argument why I would it. Gotta justify it now. It's gonna take some thinking on my part. Gotta think. It sounds so cool. I mean, I have friends that have laser cutters, but like I never really like okay. I'm probably the worst because I thought it would have to be this like huge thing because I feel like the friends I have them, like these things are massive and that I cannot justify. Like it would take a oh, you're smart. I knew I liked you, Pam. I knew I liked you. When you first showed up, I knew there was something. Yep, there's something. I knew there was something. Instead of something about Mary, there's something about Pam. I knew it. I knew it. No kidding. You see, yeah, you are. You're bad, but it's okay because I welcome it. It's okay. I like it. I just don't know how would I hide it. Like it would obviously be in the house. Like, can I hide it in the garage? So it's big enough. I mean, it's small enough for you to hide. Okay, does it feel like on a fold, like when they have those like picnic tables, like when you fold them out and have a party or something? Does it feel like on one of those? I'm trying to think about how much where can I hide this? Like, do I need to stack all of my fabric around it so it looks like a enclosure? Like I got to think about if I can hide it in my garage. That's the only thing. Okay. I might have to disable my camera too. Oh, don't get the pink one. Shit, that would have been the one I got. What's wrong with the pink one? Does it have like weird things? Then which one? Okay, that tell me. And then I'm gonna have to go down the rabbit hole and look at a bunch of videos. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, damn it. Okay, right. Actually, I don't even want to show you, but my garage is so hella crazy. And it's very colorful because I also have a bunch of machines in there. I have my Cricut in there. I got everything. Like I feel like I could easily. Smart. Yeah, no, I can't put mine out in the house because where I play here, very open. So not a good idea. But I could if I could hide in the garage and just like bring it out when I need it. Or you know what I mean? Like cuz I have these like rolling, they're like these industrial rolling carts. I feel like I could roll it in and out of the garage, you know what I mean? Just when I want it and then cover it. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into it. Oh shit! And then you know what? There's so much coordination because I gotta make sure that he's home that day when it gets delivered. Do you are you saying that he's gonna be able to smell it, or he won't because it's in the garage? You know what? Here's the thing, okay? He shouldn't be able to anyway. I have air purifiers throughout my whole house and diffusers. Okay, good. Well, here's the thing too. Does it just smell like burning wood or something? Because here's the thing. I do use our saw that's in the garage when I decide to do what I call adult arts and crafts, which is DIY projects at home. And that just smells, you smell the like sawdust or whatever. If it's similar, I will just say I use the saw. Even if I've just run it real quick and make some shavings or something. Like I could do it. Oh, like fireworks. Okay. So yeah, just don't. Is it loud? That's gonna be my next concern. Is it loud? Run it. No. Oh, great. Okay, so then there'd be no hint. Okay. Okay, that's good. Actually, oh, okay. Well, if it's in the garage, you say I don't have to worry about that. So I would literally push open. I could probably even just like open the garage door, right? Prop it open, and then close it. As long as my neighbors don't tell. Crap, I don't have to worry about that. I got you guys ever have some of those neighbors that like, that's you know what? I'm just gonna ask you all the questions because you have all the answers. Well, here's the thing. Like, okay, my neighbors, yes, they're nosy, but the funny thing is like their loyalties to my husband, not to me, because they're these older gentlemen, okay, and so like they think he's cool because he's younger than them, but they would rat me out, 100%. They would rat my ass out and tell him they would not cover for me. Um, so I gotta make sure that snitches that be telling on me, they will. And you know what? Like I said, and I think too, no, they're also nosy because like they're retired, so during the day, just walk around stuff because they ain't got nowhere to be. That yes, I'm telling you, like, because I mentioned earlier that like I have to do my own landscaper. Yeah, they literally come over and I'm over here literally trimming the shrubs and stuff. And they'll come over and they'll be like, "Oh, it's looking nice. So it's starting to look a little whatever." So they would rat my ass out. They would rat me. They're not loyal. They have no loyalty to me. They would totally tell my husband. "Oh, so I saw your wife doing the whatever," and I'm like, "God damn, did you have to tell it? Like, did you like?" And then he'd be like, "Why did I just get a message?" Another thing too. It's funny. I have his number. I think it's so hilarious. Okay, I think he's the cool kid on the block because, like I said, they're significantly older than we are. And there's a few of them, and they were already friends prior to us moving in, and now they've like brought him into the fold. And they will text or email him when there's an issue, okay? Because sometimes I will randomly during the day get a text from my husband. He'll be like, "Is the dog barking in the backyard?" I'm not allowed to be like, "Frankie, working in the backyard, because one of them will text your email and say, "Oh, sounds like your dog's a little lonely." And then he's like, "Can you bring the dog inside?" I'm like, "Lead her at me out. He can play outside. He's a dog." But no, if he starts barking at the Amazon truck too much, I get a text because he got an email that our dog's being loud. Yeah, no, they would rat me out in a heartbeat. Nah, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. No, I don't think the wives would, but they're not the ones walking around all day. They probably wouldn't care. But those dudes be nosy as hell. I mean, I think there's a deal. They're sweet. They're old. Okay, like it's like, I'm cool with the grandpa vibes. I just don't like it when they're tattling on me. I'm okay. I'm okay with the grandpa vibes. Just like, why can't you be on my side sometimes? Just don't rat me out when I'm doing shit. Yeah, I mean, it's just funny. Well, the thing too is like, okay, he's not the only dog that barks in the neighborhood, right? Obviously, like there's so all my neighbors they all have dogs. All these people have dogs. Not the ones that are calling me, but like my immediate, all the people I share walls with have dogs. And their dogs also bark. And sometimes I get complaints about their dogs, and I'm like, hey, it's not even mine. He's napping on the couch. But they don't have that kind of relationship with that homeowner, so they're not emailing them, they're just emailing us. So I have to be like, wasn't us, it was so and so's dog. Yeah, well, that would okay. I love that. That is the best thing I've heard all day. I love that. Oh, you charge it on delivery. That's so smart. See, now mine's hooked up to the like actual doorbell, so it's got constant power. But I mean, like, I could reset the internet. Well, that's the thing too. Here's a wrong. I joke about my neighbors, but at the end of the day, though, like, if they were having an issue, I would write it down. Like I'd be out there. I would fight, on their behalf or whatever, because I want to throw out a hip or something. But like I would throw some, go in the street. We roll in the street for them, but it's just funny when it backfires. It's one of those things like when you say like nobody can be mean to my sibling, but I can, right? So it's like you guys can't talk trash about my neighbor, but I can, you know. I'm just like, damn, they just don't want to get involved in my shenanigans. And I'm just like, what the hell? Just be cool. Just look away, okay? Or like, do you have to tell on? Oh no. You miss neighbors? Do you want one of mine? Okay. I have one I can send you, Pam, but you're probably going to try to give her back. She just moved in. There's a lady next door who literally moved in on the 1st of March. She's a tenant, and we've already had words. So, like, do you want her? I don't want her. Sure, I don't want her. I don't want her. You wouldn't, after her, you would be happy you don't have neighbors. Let me tell you. You'd be very happy. Oh no. Yeah, no, if it was an older lady, I'd have done that too. 100%. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. Yeah. Yeah, over the fence. She's not because I don't know her name. And what would I put? But you're right. That is my style to get a shirt. You know what? You're right. Thanks for holding me accountable. I'm gonna write down. We gotta come up with some freaking neighbor t-shirt for free. Right. I'll write down note. Why is homegirl not a freebie? Yeah, no, people be crazy. Ah, that was wild. Yeah, unfortunately, that was what I had to deal with last week. You know, if you want custom work, it's great. Family business. His wife works with him. He's teaching his daughter. It's great. It's giving family vibes. I love it. They finally got to move into a bigger office studio space because they're expanding like crazy. So I like to pass on um, that and send it to that family business. Yeah, I like to do that. Okay, I don't want the cats. But yeah, I love following their story. So give them the business. What is on it? Like, are you trying to do letters or I do everything. When I say that I'll do a custom felty for someone, it's because I can easily do that in like one sitting, and it's very fast for me. Oh, yeah, that should be fine. Does there have a lot of detail on it? Like fine line. That should be super easy. The cool thing about that is if you use just use single running stitches or double runs for thinner or thicker lines. Thinner line, single run, thicker, double. The thin one really lets you get like small details in really tiny places. Stars, I would say if it were me, I would I'm just going to do it real quick here. Like if I'm doing a little star, I would do something like this under it first, which would pretty much just be making your own underlay, and then build your star on top of that, just because this will give it a foundation so it doesn't sink, the stitches don't sink in, because when satins are, if you're doing a satin, they'll sink. Actually, even if you do a fill, it might sink. You just need to give it a platform on which you can build upon, and that'll help you a lot. That's going to make a difference for you, and then also kind of cheats and makes them look a little bit raised as much as something can, because at the end of the day, this isn't like 3D printing. You can do it. You just need like little tricks, and then don't do if you're gonna do it the satin route, take off your underlay and only use that like line one that I just drew. Yeah, okay, so you can take off the underlay, and also go into your density and increase the number so it's like a slinky, it's real tight like this. If you want it to look a little more relaxed because the space is so small, just increase them and it'll make it look not so stressed out in that space. So just like, increasing some space between the slinky loops. That's what they're called. Whatever they're called, right? Okay, I'm gonna look for a dragon because I feel like that's what I want on this. I know I've done dragon. Oh, wait, I did. Hold on. What was I doing the other day? No, that was a bat. Wait, a bat? A red? Is it a dragon or a bat? Oh, what's your question? Just shoot it at me. I mean, whatever. You know what I mean? Lay it on me. I don't have words today. Oh boy. Okay. Openings like how? No, I mean, no, I get it. I think it just explain it a little more to me. Where is the openings? Is it between like like is it in the same spots all the time? Like is it where something branches? Is it, like as in the same general location on all of them? Are they not meeting up? Oh. Yeah, maybe loosen it up. I would have to see. I know it's hard to know. I mean that and like a 60 weight thread can only do so much. Where's it? Okay. If you use a lighter thread and a needle, it'll only do so much. The way you can get it, gosh, I wish I had. Hold on. Dang it, Frankie, where's your slinky? Where's your slinky? He has a big slinky. I could have shown you actually. Yeah, okay. So, because I'm gonna have to get a slinky next time I'm on here. Because pretty much default has it compact like this. The slinky is compact. And then when you adjust the density and make that number bigger, it kind of relaxes it. And depending on how small or tight it is, it'll solve the solution of it visually not looking strained. Like it's not going to be like this huge gap where all of a sudden, it looks like this freestanding lace because there's so much room between each of the satin pieces. It's not going to be like that. So you just got to try that first. And like I said, you can keep doing it little by little. Okay. Well, I have a lot of questions, so I'm not really sure if I give you the right answer. If you want a thicker filled in satin, okay. Oh, say. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, hold on. Looking at it. That I don't know, but I have a solution. Okay, so have you thought of in the places where you're experiencing gaps to do your own underlay in that spot to kind of like color it in with like a run or something like that? I get the idea from how I executed the only God can judge me. Hopefully it'll make more sense. Makes sense in my brain, but hopefully it'll make sense when we see it. Okay, here we go. All right. Let me give you a little, for instance. Okay. So where did I use it? Okay. You can. Okay, so you know where the gaps are. Let's say my little coloring tool. Let's say that I was experiencing gaps here because of the longer stitch lengths. Okay. In that spot, what I could do is, well, what I did do here was I actually I ran a sketchy fill prior to doing the column. So this was like, the idea is that if I had a pencil, I would like color in the background a little bit to give myself a heads up before I really went over and started going back and forth. So it kind of like shades the background. You could do something like that, or since it's in such a small space, you could always draw with your drawing tool. So I'm just gonna do on top of it, okay, so you can kind of understand. Remember, okay, hold on. First, let's get some concepts here. All right. The stitch angle, this is the direction, okay? This is the direction. So that's probably the way it's peeking. It's peeking out that way. So what I need to do is when I color in or by hand, I'm gonna go in the an opposite direction, so that way even if it were to show up or whatever, you wouldn't see it, because even if it peeks through, technically there's like a black in the background that's blocking out. Or for you, it'd be white, because white does have a hard time blocking out colors, especially darker colors. And then this would go underneath it. Okay, I'm not gonna save it because that's already finalized. But that's the idea, is that if you have a peekaboo, you know where the error is, you can go ahead and just put some in there. I mean the edge. Hold on. I took back a look. Oh, then yeah. No, I know what you mean. Like it's making a hole. What's your underlay situation for this one? I mean, it might be. Yeah, because you might just start playing around and finding what I like to call a creative solution. Me and my creative solution. Okay, let me actually. Can I take one of these dragons? Uh, I like. Let's see. Oh, where did it go? Oh. Not me adding a dragon. Should I change? I mean, you're flying this way, girl. I. Okay. Because I would have said data edge run, but if you already have it, then that's um. I mean, but oh, you're using a ballpoint needle, ballpoint tip, or however you call it. I always say it wrong. Um, no, are you? Okay, then yeah, try the what is it, 60? You know the next one, 9. Was it 5 9 or whatever? I always get the sizes, but you know what I mean. Try that, but at the same time, it's hard because I understand you're trying to like reduce the bulk, but also the issue is going to be too is that you will naturally have more peek through if it is a with the color contrast between the thread and the fabric. So that's always going to work against you. White has a hard time whiting things out just naturally. So that's never really fun. Right. No, I get that. Especially if somebody watches it, you don't want it to get caught either. I get it. You ain't gotta worry about me. You ain't gotta worry about me. I got it. Okay. Maybe I don't want this dragon. A different dragon. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I need a dragon that fits in this space. I have to turn this. Oh, maybe you get it. And yeah. Sure. Oh, it's got me. I mean, wider. Come on. No, it's the size. Oh, it's not. It was supposed to be 2 by 6. Oh yeah, now it's good. Okay. Oh shoot, but I made the dragon bigger. No. Let's see. So. No, this one is from Fourth Wing. The Fourth Wing dragon. Oh, was it? I'm already. She's lost. I'm gonna try and see what this. This was just like a for funsies. I don't know. I'm just trying. Uh, like lace bookmark. Oh yeah, sorry, my email. Did I? Yes. It's great. I will look at it though, but I'm gonna have to get off because I just realized I've been here for like 3.5 hours, and no wonder I'm starting to get hangry. Can't have her getting angry. So I'll just email you back. I know, but I have said I won't be here next Thursday. We're on a family. I'm hanging out with some family next Thursday. We're going out of town together. So, but I'll be back after that. I'll have to give you guys a makeup live. And then I will work on getting this one. Yeah, us too. So because of that, well, I mean, either way, I wouldn't have been able to do it because the kids would have been home, and we're too busy getting into trouble together that we don't have time for a live. Gotta be up to some shenanigans. So, busy. But okay, friends, I will see you guys next time. And if you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to comment them on any of my videos or even to send me messages on my YouTube, on my channel. Don't forget, replays are also on the channel. So, oh, that's so cute. Rose Bear. I want to. Sorry. Okay. I'll look at it. Let me go get a snack and I'll look at it. Okay. Y'all have a good spring break and I will catch you when I'm back. Okay. Talk to you later, friends. Okay. Bye.